Hello everyone, welcome back to our HTML course series where we are learning HTML from scratch. In this video, we are going to dive into a fundamental aspect of HTML, comments. HTML comments allow us to add notes and explanations within our code, making it easier to understand and maintain. So, let's get started. What is HTML comment? HTML comments are non-executable lines of code that are ignored by web browsers. They are meant for developers and designers to include additional information about their code. HTML comments are used to add notes or remarks that are not displayed on the web page but can be seen in the HTML code. They can be useful for adding explanations, reminders, or other information for other developers who may be working on the code. Syntax: HTML comments are denoted by the opening and closing comment tags, and anything in between these tags will be treated as a comment and won't be rendered by the browser. Here is the syntax. Example. Let's see some examples to understand the HTML comments tags. Here's an example of how to add a comment to an HTML file. In this example, the text, "This is a comment. It will not be displayed on the web page," is considered a comment and will not be displayed on the web page, but it will be visible in the HTML code. You can also use comments to temporarily remove sections of code from your page. Let's take a look at another example. Here, we have a paragraph tag containing some text. But we want to temporarily remove it from the page without deleting the code entirely. In this example, the entire paragraph element is commented out, so it will not be displayed on the page. This can be useful for testing or for temporarily removing code that you might want to add back later. It's important to note that HTML comments should be used sparingly and only for relevant and useful information. Overusing comments can clutter the code and make it harder to read and understand. Live demo. Let's put our knowledge to the test with a simple example. I'll show you an example of how HTML comments can be used in combination with other HTML tags. Let's jump into the Visual Studio Code editor to write some code. Let's create a new HTML file, index.html. Now type HTML5, select the HTML5 boilerplate skeleton code suggested by the Visual Studio Code editor and hit enter on the keyboard. Now, first update the text content inside the title tag. This content will be displayed in the browser tab bar. Now, add the div tag, which is used to make a section block for elements. And insert the ID attribute with a unique identification value. Please keep in mind that no two elements should have the same ID value. Let's add some default styling such as width, margin, padding, and background color. Now, let's insert the h1 heading tag as the main title of our page. Add some dummy text inside the h1 heading element. Now, let's add HTML comment tags with some informational text inside them. Now, let's insert p-paragraph elements with some text content inside it. Now save the file and open it in the browser to see the output result. You can see here, the comment text is not rendered by the browser. But when we see the source code of the page by right-click on the page and selecting from one of the options such as Insert or View Page Source. Here you can see the comment text in a source code of the page in developer mode. If you need this source code, you can download this demo source code file from our GitHub page courses repository. Link in the description box. Congratulations! Now that you've learned how to use HTML comments, it's time to put them into practice. Take a look at your own code and identify areas where comments can be useful. Adding comments is a great habit that will make your code more maintainable and easier to understand for yourself and others. There are endless possibilities. The more you practice, the more you'll be able to unleash your creativity. Make sure to do more practice using different HTML tags to enhance your web development skills. That's all for today's video on HTML comments tags. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions or need further clarification, feel free to leave a comment below. If you want to learn more, check out the complete HTML course link in the description box. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Happy coding, and I'll see you in the next video.